So this is going to be testing. In case you're new here, it's regarding a specific version, like my version, feelgood, Poison Seismic Trap. It's designed to, give you a good time. Not designed to be perfect or anything. It's just like different priorities. You can check out the link in descriptions. It's regarding the 321 changes that we just received. I did some testing earlier, and it felt pretty good. So I figured I'd bring you along for the rest of the testing so you can visually see what I did. You can confirm it for yourself, make up your own opinion about it, and maybe call me out when I did like huge mistakes and everything's wrong. Make sure to do that 100%. So quick process before we get into the actual gameplay things. I think that's important to have a context. What I did is I took the high-level offensive version of the guide, and I tried to implement the patch notes changes as much as I could into current version of Path of Building, which most notably, obviously, this is gone here. Lots of these masteries are gone. I didn't even try to replace or implement new things except for Ascendancy. I took some points here because this will later be reservation efficiency. Actually, this will be on this wheel, I believe. So yeah, roughly there. Implemented the tree changes. I already said I took that stuff here away. In terms of skills and stuff, this is still the same. Items still the same. Essentially, this currently assumes that we still have a devouring diadem at some point. But like in general, did that, and yeah, obviously in the configuration, I put bunch of things, because masteries we get different. We get so much more area of effect now. I got the new 30% cooldown recovery in. I got back in the increased area of effect because that's actually lowering DPS, to be fair, because it's in total too much area of effect now. So got all that stuff in, and obviously still nothing ticked, right? It's just still Guardian Pinnacle, no focus, no other shenanigans, just like raw number. And this went like from, I don't know, 6 million or more DPS to like 3 million, so it's almost cut in half. If you want to see the overall patch notes, what changed, just check the description. There's like a different video where I go over not the entire patch notes, but just the part that I think is really interesting. I got it into a document, so we can talk about that if you care about that. So that's basically what I did. So I figured out, effectively ignoring defenses and stuff, because it's going to be the same roughly, the new number there would be roughly 3.2 million. That's my expected number. What I did then is I took a different POB. That's my current character. I exported my current character and made similar changes here, like removing things I could, and made sure to also get to this 3 million number roughly. So to get this thing similar, get the trap cooldown correct, basically, because cooldown is going to be quite big. Made it very similar. I figured, okay, I will need to remove perfect crime because this 25% chance for traps to trigger is gone. So I need to get rid of that. So I cannot actually test with skills used by traps. Oh no, the other one. When your traps trigger, your nearby traps also trigger, which is really annoying because that's like a quality of life thing that we will have still, but now for testing it's gone. So it's a bit more clunky. So I kind of did that. And that's the character you will see in testing, essentially. And it says only a 1.5 million right now here. And that's because I made it a 5 link just to be sure. You just like get way under the expected value. Made it a 5 link and also removed, where is it here? Oh yeah, there was, no, here. Yes, skitterbots. I turned off skitterbots. That kind of simulates not having the reservation efficiency from diadem. That's kind of the idea. So yeah, so you're gonna look at like a 1.5 to 2 million character. So I'm gonna link you this POB so you know what I kind of used in the video. You can fiddle around with it and see if I made huge mistakes there. If you want to replicate or double check. So if you go in game now. See, I made this a 5 link. I also removed all the awakened gems because they make stuff weird, I think. So we did that. Also made it a 5-link. I removed skidder bots in this case. That's basically the changes. And as said here, you know, this stuff is gone. Other things are also gone. We still are at 100% chance to poison, I believe, which will not change. Did I fail there? No, it's still that. Okay, cool. So what I wanted to try first is especially simulating the situation. No diadem and extra weak with missing a link, essentially. That's like a bit of an earlier phase of the game, I would say. In that case, I would start with let's start with a T14 or something, because T14 is really important for me, that we actually at least get there, because it helps there to really farm our, okay, cannot regenerate, we're not gonna run this, we're gonna run this one. It's really great there to farm expedition already. Also, by the way, how do I open this tree? I didn't play in a while. Okay. It's a full-blown expedition. So if you see an expedition in these testing things, they are like fully decked out, I believe. I don't think I'm missing much. I'm missing this here maybe. No. There's something somewhere. Whatever. That's the tree, basically. Right. I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna do full maps or something. I just wanted to get like a feeling. So this is basically no skidder, meaning simulating somewhat not having diadem reservation efficiency, and it's simulating a 5-link and the changes, essentially, which should still feel fine. I'm gonna try to not throw that many traps, because right now it was just a single trap and white mobs die, which is good. It's only a T14. I know we're gonna get there. And there's some essence, so if you put that down. I'm also not using focus, by the way. I need to make sure I'm not using focus for the moment, because we have no diadem. Even though you can actually get the focus mod, obviously on a normal helmet. You can farm betrayal and get like a normal helmet. There's a lot of stuff. There's these ladies that shoot lasers at us. Obviously, this is a defensively very, very well-built character. Hopefully I don't die now. Compared to what you might have here in a T14. Sure, but it's not about defenses. Defenses are not really changing, if I've seen that correctly. Okay, that was like kind of a boss thing. So yeah, I don't know. That's like T14. I feel like that's fine. That's really boring. Let's leave this for a moment. If we would go now to a tier 16, maybe. Do I have like a nice one? Maybe not that crazy one. And that one is actually fine. So still no diadem reservation. It's not like diadem does nothing, but there would be a better helmet if it doesn't have the reservation, I believe. And 5-link kind of thing, and no focus, essentially. Just trying to throw single traps. There was like exsanguinates. You would need like maybe 1 or 2 exsanguinates in this case for a blue pack. Depends on the pack, I guess. So I just threw one and see if everything died. Again, blue pack leads like 2 clicks, basically right now. Or essentially 1 seismic, I assume. If it would actually hit the monsters. That's fine, they're kind of dying. Can also obviously turn on our malevolence, which should work even without a diadem. We should be able to get that. Maybe we can find an expedition in here, because expedition is can be a bit tough, obviously, especially a fully blown one on a tier 16. That would be a question, because that would be ideal if none of the changes matter, and we could still get a Sinks link. By the way, oh, there's an expedition here. Okay, let's clean up around this a bit. Started to throw single seismics at blue packs. I think that's gonna be required in this weird setup here. And oops. So if you just pluck down things more or less randomly and we don't hit the chaos node, ideally. Okay, it's just... Oh, this is gonna be gone very soon. I'm happy about that. Okay, where's the thing where I can start it? Oh, there it is. Okay. Like, where do we go? Okay. Let's make sure we keep Malevolence open. Maybe in general, like keeping Focus and Malevolence open is just a bit more important now. If you're like this technically under-equipped in these interesting things. Just going along. Oh, I can use my curse as well. Would be interesting. Like my Arcanist brand. Keep this up, put Arcanist Brand down. Always make sure you throw some mixing units. I mean, this is fine, to be fair. I mean, am I crazy here, or is this just fine for farming things? I mean, yes, you're not gonna one-shot Evo bosses or anything, but if I can play this essentially without much investment, maybe I would die if I wouldn't have so much defenses and yada yada. But just in terms of damage investment right now, on a 5-link in this case, and no focus, no skitter bots, I feel like this is okay. Can we go to a 4-link? No, we definitely cannot go to a 4-link, I think. I mean, maybe we can. Okay, there's a yellow mob. Maybe yellow mobs don't die. Okay, maybe they do die. Oh no! Why are we even getting links on this boat? I have no idea. Maybe I just did something completely wrong and somebody's gonna correct me, like, I don't know, if I could change something and this is super unrealistic right now. Perfect. Let's see what happens with the boss. I mean, this is in general not the best boss. Let's make an effort to actually wither him. Okay, boss is a bit hard on the falling. I mean, it's not hard. I mean, he's also running away. It's just because he's running away. He almost dies. Nice. Poison Seismic is just such a weird thing. There's like, in general, there's so much overkilling going on where things, they're already dead. And if you have less DPS basically in PvP and something, it just takes longer for them to die. But very often we still throw traps and try to fight the monster that is already dead by the explosions going on or by the poison that is already on him. And I think that's what's happening. And the more they nerf it, the less it feels like an attack build. By now, this kind of felt like a damage over time build, right? That's weird. That is really weird. Let's try a really quick second map with the 4-link. What do we have here? Bosses are possessed, they're really fast now and stuff. Let's try it. Try this. Like, really quick one. Let's just speed around. And see if this is fine. I mean, we're never gonna be here with a 4-link anyway. But it makes me confident if I can, you know, reduce the damage drastically to a point where I believe it will be, and then reduce it even further, and it's still kind of okay. It makes me more confident, basically, also in recommending it, so to be fair. That's kind of working. Okay, let's try this expedition thing here. Is expedition broken, by the way? Oh, fire damage, it's fine. I'm getting expeditions all day. All day, maybe it was 10 maps or so. In every single one. Is that like a thing? I don't know. Don't nerf it. I like it. I'm not complaining. We definitely need to be careful here, because stuff is gonna live for a long time, I think. And one thing with expedition is this really is build up. You really want to like make a round, like a chain thing. Yeah, I don't know. This is just working. It doesn't matter if you have links or you don't have links. Maybe just don't worry ever about getting a 5-link to begin with. Maybe I'm overlooking something really drastic. Even this guy is dealing damage, I feel like. What is happening? Okay, fine. Okay, enough of the 4-link things. Let's move on a step to say, okay, we do acquire a 6-link, because nothing blocks us from getting a 6-link. And we actually have our scatterbot thing. Right. Or maybe, I don't know, let's stay on a 5-link. Let's stay on a 5-link. No other things. And maybe give this a shot. So we do have skitterbots again. We do have our focus again, to be fair. Because we do have a diadem now, and like to say if that actually works. Okay, perfect. See how that looks. I feel like there's gonna be almost no difference. It's gonna be probably fine. We should actually stay and look if things die, right? Okay, they're kind of dying. I need to make sure that I'm still doing the same thing, because before I made sure to cast Malevolence sometimes and Curse sometimes. So if you still that doing, I haven't thrown a single Seismic yet, I believe. See, there's an expedition again. Like, what is happening? Was that always the case? Okay, it was 2 clicks actually, and it's dead. Nice, okay. We tried some expedition before, let's compare this. If this is fine or it's not. Bup. I mean, even if my version is still working this well, I'm so scared I'm doing something really wrong right now. Then I'm pretty sure, like, some of these Glass Kenny crazy versions or whatever, they're still gonna hit Poison Cap no matter what. I think there's no difference. Nothing happened. If anything, it died for racing, and if that was the goal and it didn't kill the more chill non-racing variants, then honestly they did a really, really good job. Because that was the goal, right? I don't think they cared about Poison Seismic in general. It has like almost nobody played it. It was like nobody, but it has a low rate, at least on PoE Ninja. We never know the real numbers anyway, but it's not like it was played a shit ton. Yeah, I don't even know. Okay, fine. Yeah, it's also working if you have more gear. I don't even know why I cleared so much. Okay, mapping is fine, basically. I did bring an Elder, because I do have footage of other Elder kills, so we can compare it. Question is, do we also go with a 4-link and kill Elder? Let's do that. Might be a really bad idea. Maybe let's go with a 5-link. Okay, we're gonna try 4-link, no Skitterbot, no focus Elder. How about that? I mean, I only have one, so it's not terrible. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, no Skitterbot, no focus, 4-link. Yeah, no. Oh, it's all fine. I mean, it's a 21 gem, to be fair. Okay, let's try that. I'm gonna die and nothing is gonna happen, right? Is that a thing? Does it die? Oh, it's kinda dying. Oh, it's gonna do the weird thing I don't know how to dodge. Is it? Ah. See? It's like doing things. I have no idea how to do this. Yeah. See? Now I'm kind of stuck here. It's so weird. I have no idea how to dodge this. I just survive it, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I feel pretty confident that you could farm Elder with this, and therefore also Shaper and everything. So it just doesn't matter, does it? Oh no, we have to do this terrible thing, right? Am I crazy? And we do have a +1 amulet and stuff. You can check the PUB what it is, but it's nothing crazy. +1 amulet. It's an obliteration. It's not even the bossing setup. We're getting almost no Wither, and that's not happening. We don't have Wither effect anymore. I mean, this thing has more Malevolence Aura effect, but you can still get that. It's not a big one. It's like just the small one thing. We do have some Chaos Damage over time multi here. We do have Physical as extra Chaos here. And a +1. And Ming's Heart, obviously. Let's look at this at some point. This has nothing either. In terms of damage, at least, right? Nothing that changes. Well, that's very odd. Also, like on 3, there's like nothing changed. I mean, you check the PB and tell me. I'm so confused. Am I the only one that is confused right now? Do we even need links? I mean, onboard ammo is pretty good. Okay, you need advanced traps and you need trap and mine support, right? And onboard ammo. Do we even need anything? Oh, I think he's back, right? Is the Elder dude back? I'm gonna die to those explosions because I don't know where they are. I'm so confused. I don't know. Okay, fine. Yeah, I don't know. You can even farm this. Does it drop the thing? I'm so excited for next league for you, by the way. I'm really happy to do things again. That's really interesting. So nothing dropped like always. Yeah, it's definitely not dead. I mean, to be fair, there's no way it's dead. It's the same as always. Just can't die. Could even put these awakened drones back on. Yeah. I don't know if there's anything more to test. Like, I don't think I have any interesting maps. We could go for like a invitation thing, maybe. Do we have? I don't have a map, but maybe this guy has a map. He does. The Phoenix and this guy, Constrictor here. Oh, he has 60% chance to suppress spell damage and player maximum resist, and this just makes a really fast one. Let's do this one. Let's try this one. But in this case, we're actually gonna go with the stuff. Still no awakened gems, maybe. I don't even know if this does anything. Okay. Let's give that a shot. You probably don't even need links here either. If you can kill... What's actually stronger? Is Elder weaker than a Guardian? There's no way. Would be really dumb, right? I mean, he doesn't really fight back. That's the problem with Elder, right? In general, I think. He's just fiddling around and never does anything. Am I even recording, by the way? I am recording, I think. By the way, in case anybody is still here after rambling for so long, but does my microphone sound weird to you since this patch? I don't know. I think I destroyed something. I made some changes and I don't know how, and now it sounds weird. Like I did a patch note thing and then just had a quick listen, so if the sound levels are somewhat okay. And it sounded weird. I was hearing like a lot of click sounds from talking, and I don't even know. So I probably did. Oh, oh no! I'm paying attention. I mean, you can't get hit by the big explosion thingy, but look at this. He's almost dead just from the little damage I did to him before that. And now I'm frustrated. I don't want to walk there anymore. So we basically did worse by adding more stuff. Maybe focus is actually killing us. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like my microphone settings, something's wrong. I hope I can fix that before the guide release, because I need to record that, obviously, and I want that to be, you know, more pleasant. Because not that many people are gonna watch this testing stuff. Most people care about, obviously, about the guide thing and everything, and about the level ones. Like if we have like 5-hour video or something, then would be cool if it sounds somewhat pleasant. Okay, I'm gonna put a portal here in case this goes wrong again. Oh, he's possessed as well. Okay, maybe that actually explains why he's a bit dangerous. That's kind of the point. Like, the most damage comes from him actually standing in here. That's the big difference. It's not how many links I have. He just needs to be in here. And then we are kind of okay. Okay, yeah, he died. Yeah, I don't know. If you make some adjustments, that's kind of it for me. That's enough testing. So we just need to figure out some numbers, some cost estimates. See, even the cost is still the same, right? Because I did get reduced cost of skill. So in this specific setup, actually, even the shield is enough almost. So we can solve that. No need to save the build. Was never dead. Seems to be my conclusion. Let me know if I made some huge mistakes, overlooked something completely crazy or whatever. And if not, then I'm gonna wait for a POB update, get everything in, confirm a bit if that all of that is correct, and then we're gonna be fine. Cool. Yeah, here we go again. Bye.